right in here, there's a piece of glass right in here. Everybody wants to know what it's for. When you're sitting in the car, your head's way back here, and you can't see the overhead red light. So what you do is you're looking, that's a prism. You're looking there, and you can see the lights, and you'll see the light change, and then you can go. The upholstery, when I got it, was all white upholstery. And I changed the upholstery to the original upholstery that the Chevy had. You come back further, here, skirts. It had no skirts. I bought the skirts, I had them painted, and I installed them myself. You come back a little further, the antennas, they were optional, and I put them on. They're hooked up to the radio. Come back further, and there's a Continental kit. Now, a Continental kit is you had to buy that separate. Didn't come with the car. And what I did is I went through papers and I found out that Nova Scotia was selling them cheaper than Chevy was. So I bought the Continental kit. And if you want to open the trunk, here's the lever, and you raise it, and you push this down. Now, I open the trunk. Oops, wrong key. Oh, it is. That's the right key. You put that up, and there's another spare tire in here. It don't pay to take this off if you get a flat tire, because you scratch everything up. So there's the spare you would use. Other than that, that's all extra stuff in there.
Is that antenna the way you would have saw it originally?
No, you would have just seen the one. You wouldn't see this other one.
Okay.
Just the one antenna. Antennas are right here. But I had this filled in and just go with the fender. So you don't have no antenna here. It's all in the back. I got it. The hubcaps just were plain regular hubcaps. So I bought the original tires and I bought the original hubcaps for it. And I put them on the car. And I love it.
Type of extra work, the mechanical work. Did you actually do this?
I did it myself.
You did it yourself?
Yes.
How did you know how to do these types of mechanical?
Well, I worked on diesel engines. I worked on Caterpillar bulldozers, and you get to know a lot of their stuff when you do.
Wow, that's a tremendous accomplishment. And I noticed that you have something on the radio.
That's to keep the bugs off. See, it says Chevy right on it. It keeps the bugs away. The original battery for this car is in the trunk. I put that there when I go to car shows. But this here battery, pretty reliable. Kicks the car off all the time. But I put power steering in it, and that's the power steering is right back here. I put power brakes in, that's the power brakes there. It didn't have it. It had chrome air cleaner. I put the original on it. See it? When you close the hood, the light automatically goes out. This come in with a 4-barrel carburetor.
Okay.
Yeah, 4-barrel.
And do you know kind
but
of?
But they had a Holly carburetor on it, and I put the original on.
And was that a Carter?
Pardon?
A Carter carburetor?
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Okay, that's the original, correct?
Right.
Okay. So what kind of horsepower does this 4-barrel 283 combination produce?
Geez, I don't know.
It's probably at least 200 horsepower, correct?
It's over 200.
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's over 200.
Because I know the 2-barrel 283 puts out about 195, so it must be definitely over 200. Anything else you want to tell us about the engine? Because I sure like to see the inside.
No, that's it on the engine.
Okay. All right.
283.
Okay. Let's take a look inside. If you
Okay.
Pardon? Did seatbelts come with the car, or is that something?
No, that was optional.
Okay.
Yeah, that was optional.
Okay. And the V, it's absolutely immaculate in there. Is that the carpeting been replaced, or is that the original carpeting?
No, that was when I bought the car. That was in it.
That was in it.
That was in it. Yes.
And did you have to change anything? All the gauges work?
All the gauges work.
Isn't that great?
The radio. Some friend of mine had one in his garage.
Right.
Original 57 Chevy radio. And that's what's in there now. It's an original 57 Chevy.
Is that AM, FM, or just AM?
Just AM.
AM radio, that's correct. Okay.
Thing is, when I put that in there, I started the car up and I started the radio. The radio wouldn't play. I figured I had to send it out and get it fixed. Other than taking it out and doing that, I asked somebody, you know, where's the best place? He said, why, what's wrong with it? I said, well, when I turn it on, it won't go on. He said, how long did you wait? I said, half a minute. Why? He said, you got to wait till the tubes warm up. He said, there's no diodes in that. That's strictly tubes. You know, you had to wait. So I come back, I turned it on, and when that radio went on, I was happy.
You're happy it worked. Can you give it a little rev, B? Sounds great. And that's
It moves.
how many speeds is that automatic transmission?
2.
2 speeds, power glide. Right.
Power glide.
And I noticed something as you're walking around. I noticed that some of these emblems are a different color. Can you explain to us about that?
See, usually the V8s, they're all gold. The same thing with the louvers up top here. They're gold. 6-cylinder, they're silver.
What's your favorite part of owning this car?
The whole car.
The whole car?
The whole car.